400 days. And still counting. How is that even possible? That was the stunned reaction from fans when news broke about Jimin's unbelievable record on Spotify. Just when everyone thought he had already reached the peak, he proved once again that there is no limit to what he can achieve. On August 22nd, Jimin's solo track Who from his second album Muse marked 400 consecutive days on Spotify's global daily top songs chart. That means for over 1 year and 1 month straight, the song never left the global ranking. Think about it, trends come and go in weeks, sometimes even days. Yet Jimin's music didn't just survive, it thrived. And this isn't just about one song. Before Muse, Jimin released Face, and its title track, Like Crazy, stunned the world by holding on to the same chart for an incredible 481 days. That's nearly a year and a half of continuous love from listeners all over the world. Together, these two songs make Jimin the first and only K-pop soloist in history to ever have multiple songs last over 400 days on Spotify's global chart. No other soloist has done this, not even once. What makes this achievement even more extraordinary is that both songs are pure solo tracks. No featured superstar, no collaboration with famous Western singers, no shortcuts. Just Jimin's voice, his artistry, and his vulnerability poured into every note. It shows something powerful. People aren't streaming because of hype or a big name attached. They're streaming because his music speaks directly to them, comforting some, empowering others, and making millions around the world feel seen. That's what separates an ordinary hit from a timeless masterpiece. The numbers themselves almost don't feel real. Who has already reached 1.93612 billion streams, inching closer to that jaw-dropping 2 billion mark. Like Crazy has surpassed 1.38497 billion streams and is on its way to 1.4 billion. Billions. Just imagine that. These aren't just statistics. They represent billions of moments. Fans pressing play while walking home, while studying late at night, while healing from heartbreak, or simply celebrating joy. Each stream is a heartbeat connected to Jimin's music. And yet, beyond the charts and numbers, what gives me chills is what this achievement truly means. Jimin's success is rewriting the story of what a K-pop solo artist can do. For so long, the narrative was that Korean artists needed Western collaborations to break into the global scene. Jimin shattered that myth, twice. His success proves that authenticity, raw emotion, and artistry can cross every boundary, whether it's language, geography, or culture. Every time Jimin sings, the world listens. Not because of labels, not because of trends, but because the music is real. So what does it mean when a song lives on people's playlists for over a year, refusing to fade away? Maybe it means we aren't just watching a successful artist, we're witnessing history being written in real time. Jimin isn't just leaving footprints on the charts, he's carving his legacy into the heart of music itself. And the most exciting part? This is only the beginning.